What's going on, everybody? Good evening. It is 7:48 p.m. here in Florida, and I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for, I'm probably going to go for 30. I mean, I meant to say an hour. My mind was thinking, or my mouth said 30, my mind was thinking 1 hour. I was planning on playing some games tonight. I was planning on firing up Battlefront 2, but as soon as I sat down, I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like kicking back, putting my feet on the desk, sipping on a little beer, and just hanging out, man, without playing some video games. So let me light a quick, relaxing candle, and let's get this party going, man. All right, let's go. This one is the scent. I believe this is the Hoth scent. My wife got me some Star Wars scented, like Star Wars themed candles for Christmas, and I don't burn them often just because I don't want them to go away quickly, you know. But a stream is a good occasion to burn the Hoth candle. Anyway, welcome, guys. Vince, Bradford, Oscar, Star Wars Verse, Star Wars Santa. What's up, man? Chris, Andrew, Dylan, Sod, Anakin, JPMR. Good to see everybody. Sit down at the computer. Once you know, I get a notification. How do those notifications come through? Is it, how do you guys see that I'm streaming? You just go on YouTube and like, see that? I honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't hop on like YouTube very often to watch things on my computer. I'm not logged into my YouTube account on my TV or my Xbox just because I feel like, yeah, like this channel is on my YouTube account, right? It's on my Gmail account. And if I logged into that on a pretty unsecure, this is paranoia. I'm not paranoid at all, but this is paranoia, I suppose. If I log in on like a Samsung television to this YouTube channel's account, I feel like that's pretty vulnerable. Maybe not. My phone buzz. You guys, no kidding. You guys get your phone's buzz. You get notifications on your phone when I go live. That's cool. That's cool, man. Star Wars Explained is also live, so I got 2 streams going on at once. Nice. Go watch them. They're way more informative. I'm 2 episodes of The Mandalorian behind, so if you're looking for Mando talk, man, Alex and Molly are streaming right now. Go over there and say HelloGreedo sent you. They're way more informative, and way more on topic, and way more fun, I'm sure. Way more fun. This, no kidding, Mr. Sniffles. First time you've actually seen one live. Nice, man. Well, welcome. Oh, let me tell you, it's super exciting. You have no idea. It's so exciting. No, Celador, what's up, man? I have not seen the latest episode. I have not actually seen the previous episode either. I'm 2 episodes behind. Me and my wife are watching them tonight. We're catching up tonight, because if I don't watch the latest episode, if I don't catch up tonight, I will be, I guarantee I will just fall behind and fall behind and fall behind. So, yeah. Need to catch up tonight. We were out of town last week for last week's episode, and then I worked yesterday. Yeah, scheduling has just been kind of weird. We haven't been able to get around to it. What would you do if there were changes to the sequels? I mean, there probably were, right? From home video or from theater release to home video. I feel like there are. But I would want the theatrical release preserved as well, you know. Just like anything else. Then we'll discuss them at a later. Enjoy them in peace and quiet. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're definitely going to watch them tonight, so, yeah. My wife was like, shouldn't you watch the episodes before you stream? And I was like, I just kind of like shooting the shit on the microphone with everybody, and It's all not that all important. I mean, eventually we're going to talk about it, but nah, you know, just kind of felt like hopping on. Was there ever an alternate? Ooh, interesting. Vince, what's up, man? Was there ever an alternate channel name you thought about going with? Honestly, no. So I don't know. Maybe I've talked about this on a stream. I did write about it in the book. But I uploaded my first video in 2011, but I started the channel in 2007. So I created the account in 2007, 4 years before my first video. And I named it HelloGreedo. I don't know why. I started streaming on Justin TV. Does anybody out there remember Justin TV? This was 2006, 2007, like right before I went to boot camp. And I put on my Greedo mask and I just acted like an absolute idiot. I probably said horrible things. Just an idiot in a Greedo mask streaming live. And my name on there was HelloGreedo. Now, like shortly after I started doing that, I just created a YouTube account with the same name, HelloGreedo. Did not do anything with it for 4 years. And when I decided to make videos, I was like, oh, I already have this YouTube channel created with an already sounding Star Wars name, and I have this mask. I guess I'll transfer that horrible asshole who was on Justin TV over to YouTube. Yeah. So, yeah, there was never any other thought to it. I just kind of had it already created. I had a mask. I sometimes I think about if I would have named myself like Star Wars Stuff or then people would call me Stuff, right? Star Wars whatever, fill in the blank. I wonder if the channel would be a lot different, you know. Not many if you're not searching specifically for HelloGreedo, it's not, and you don't know what the channel is, it's not like it's going to really pop up. Now if you're searching for like a Star Wars blank, yeah, odds are channel is going to pop up. But Oscar and Can't Fake the Funk, thank you guys so much for the super chats and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Give me one sec. Boba asks, what's the coolest place you have visited with having been in the Navy and all? I thought Guatemala. I loved Central and South America. I deployed down to Central and South America. We went to Costa Rica, Colombia, Guatemala, Panama. We were in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for a little bit. But I absolutely loved Guatemala. It felt the least, I guess, touristy. Me and my buddies like took a bus into a really tiny, poor town and just kind of went shopping and had some beers and like walked the streets, and it was a very fish out of water experience. When I travel, I really like fish out of water experiences. I don't like, no, it's cool. We've been to London and stuff like that, but I kind of prefer being, yeah, fish out of water, you know, not speaking the native language. I prefer that kind of travel, although I haven't done it in a very long time. But that's what Guatemala was like. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about that further if you want. Oscar says, your recent IG Instagram picture looks like Toluca Lake from Silent Hill? Is that what Silent Hill? Oh my God. No, I've actually looked for those videos, Celador. Thankfully, they don't exist. Let's see. Tallulah Lake. Toluca Lake, Silent Hill. Toluca Lake, Silent Hill. Ah, yeah, it does kind of look like that, huh? Interesting. Silent Hill. Have I ever played a Silent Hill game? Silent Hill 1. If I have, it's going to be the first Silent Hill. I'm going to say I have. I'm going to say I've played this. The first one on the original PlayStation. I kind of remember this. I never owned a PlayStation. I would go over to my buddy's house who had a PlayStation 1 and we'd play like D or Metal Gear or what's the other one that's like oh my god. What is it called? This is going to bother me and I can't move on until I think of Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter. Holy shit. So why did that pop into my head? Siphon Filter. Oh my god. Crazy. Oh, memories. No, that's Oscar, that's actually Lake Chatouge? Lake Chatouge? I don't know how you pronounce it. Lake Chatouge Lake. In around like Hiawassee, or as the locals call it, Hiawassee, Georgia. Yeah, right outside. That was the view outside of our cabin, right on the balcony. It's beautiful. Anyway, go follow me on Instagram. Cheers, man. Can't fake the funk. Thank you so much as well. DJ says, just sending some support to my boy Greedo, the firefighter. What games are you playing nowadays? Don't forget to do your push-ups today. I did mine yesterday. I went on a 4-mile run today. Yesterday was chest and tries day. Yeah, what games am I playing nowadays? Nothing, unfortunately. I actually just this morning when I got home from work, I reinstalled Rust. Don't ask me why. For whatever reason, I'm just in a Rust DayZ mood, and yeah, man, I don't know why. I don't know why. I have just an itch to play. There we go. I have an itch to play like DayZ or Rust, and I installed Rust. But other than that, man, there's really nothing else I've been playing. I just have not had time really to play anything. I was debating about staying up super late tonight and maybe playing some games, Rust or something on the Xbox, but I don't know if I can hang. I was up pretty late. We woke up multiple calls last night, so I'm kind of dragging a little bit, trying to find a second wind. Yeah, man, it's kind of a bummer. I miss playing games. I miss hopping on the PC and, spending hours playing some games with my buddies. But it's been a while since I've been able to find the time to do so, If anybody has any good, easy, maybe casual PC games that they would recommend, I am all ears. All ears. Other than that, the only other game that I've played, man, is Hell Let Loose. Lately, it's like a super hardcore World War II shooter. I love those kind of games too. Like very unforgiving, one shot, one kill, all about teamwork and communication. Very realistic, But anyway. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. Steven Schinder, thank you so much. Steven says, a nitpick. Let me take a quick sip real fast. Steven says, a nitpick, but people say they the theatrical cuts when they probably mean video releases, that while pre-special edition had minor changes here and there. Yes, you are absolutely right. Probably the best example is in the theater in 1977, just said Star Wars. It did not say A New Hope or anything. It did not say Episode 4. But for the video releases, Episode 4. So for me, like, when I say unaltered theatrical cuts, I guess it's with a caveat. It is. I guess I don't mind it saying A New Hope, Episode 4, blah blah blah, in the crawl and all that stuff. But yeah, you're right. I understand it. I understand why. I understand the nitpick. I do understand that nitpick. It's also, people use the term special edition kind of as a blanket statement. I'm guilty of this as well. Special editions, when I say special editions, it covers basically all the various versions, right? It covers the Blu-rays, it covers the DVD release, the 97 special edition release, it covers the Disney Plus even. Like, I use the term special edition almost as just a blanket statement to cover everything non-original theatrical cut, if that makes sense, unaltered cut. So you can get pretty bogged down in the details because most people, Steve, like most people other than me and you, probably don't give a shit. Like, if I started talking about the differences between the Blu-rays and the 1997 VHSs or the 2004 DVDs or even the McClunky versions, you know what I mean? Most people would probably just zone out and stare right through you and wish your head would explode. So that's why I kind of just say, yeah, the special editions blanket statement, But no, I get it, man. I get it. But I appreciate that, Steve. Cheers, man. Ooh, nice. Just finished a new PC build. What's up, Ben? Vince and Chris, thank you guys so much. Give me 1 sec. I just saw mention a PC build. I thought about this today, Ben. I built my PC in 2015. 2015. Dude, that's a long time ago for computer technology. I don't think I've upgraded anything since then. I've added another external or an internal hard drive. That's it, an internal hard drive. Everything else is I don't have any issues. I have no issues with my PC. Like, that kind of blows me away, because back in the day, I feel like after a computer got 4 or 5 years old, that shit was just a dinosaur, and it was chugging, and it was breaking down constantly. This thing is 8 years old. I built it when Battlefront 1 came out. I can play any modern PC game without any issue whatsoever. It's strange. Like, I don't feel like I need to upgrade at all. It's weird. It's weird. I thought about this today and how strange it feels that I've had this same machine for 8 years and I feel no a reason to upgrade. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I just remember, like, back in the day, the computers that I would build, and I built this one too. After a few years, I felt like I needed to wipe it off because it was so slow and everything. It's weird. I don't know. I just upgraded from my build that I built back in 2017 when I graduated high school. It served me well until now because my GPU now isn't supported for some of these next generation games. Gotcha. I too only had to add SSD over the years. Yeah, that's literally the only thing I've added to this 8-year-old build. Now, if I my tax return, if I was single and without child, I probably would be like, fuck it, I'll build a new giant ass PC. But no, we have things to do with that money. That is not an LED graphics card with fancy lights on it. Anyway, Vince, thank you so much. Vince says, I remember you talking about the troopers saluting in Bill Burr episode of Mando. Is there any one inaccuracy in a war movie that drives you nuts? Ooh, yeah, I feel... Let me take a quick sip. Thank you so much on two fronts there, Vince. I appreciate it. Give me one sec. Holy shit, 42 months? That's ridiculous. You've been a member almost like a year, a little less than a year shy of how old my daughter is. That's ridiculous. So yeah, Vince, you mentioned me talking about the saluting of the stormtroopers in the Bill Burr episode of Mando. I remember that. It was like a mere, they used one shot and it was fine. Oh, no. I remember. So they used a shot of a troop transport, right? Driving over a bridge? Correct me if I'm wrong. And all the troopers on the side of the road saluted. But they saluted with their left hand, which you don't do. I mean, I don't know if there's a culture where you salute with your left hand. It's always the right hand. Now you can say Star Wars. Yeah, sure, whatever. But like, I guarantee they all saluted with their right hand, and it's kind of obvious that they flipped. They horizontally flipped the shot for whatever reason. So everybody was saluting with their left hand, at least seemingly. Their guns were on the wrong side, their blasters. But yes, so it's not a single inaccuracy in a war movie or a military movie that drives me nuts. It's kind of a running thing in military movies, military shows, that's just kind of a pet peeve. You know, if any job, if there's a movie or a show about whatever job you're in and there's inaccuracies in it, you know what I mean? You're going to roll your eyes. Like we turned Chicago Fire on at the fire station the other day, and basically it was just because to make fun of it, because it's so stupid and dramatic and over the top. And so it's any profession, if there's a show about it or whatever, you're going to poke it with holes, right? Poke it full of holes. But the thing that really makes me roll my eyes in military and war movies is saluting indoors without a hat. The only time you salute is when you're wearing a cover, when you're wearing a hat. If you're not wearing a cover, if you're not wearing a hat, you do not salute. If you're indoors, you don't wear a hat. You don't wear a cover. That's across the board. When you walk into a building, you take off your cover, you take off your hat. And then you don't salute. You don't salute indoors without a cover. You only salute when you have a cover on. So that's something that, you see that all the time in shows or movies, people popping a salute, in the barracks, no cover on. Yeah. So whenever you see that, Vince, think of me, be like, damn, you're going to see it all the time now. You're going to see it all the time now. All the time. There's all sorts of shit like that. Also, like, saluting in general, maybe the production will put so much effort into the accuracy of uniforms or guns or battles and stuff like that, but they don't teach their actors how to properly salute. So, like, there are some dumb looking salutes out there, and you're like, just if you could have you could have had any veteran come on stage and just move his or her hand slightly and be like, do it like this. Do it like this. You don't bend your wrist at a 45-degree angle. You don't bend it at a 90. You don't. I don't know. Anyway, just a little shit you notice. But anyway, man, I appreciate that. Chris Galucky, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. Chris says, "Hey HG, I've been watching your videos since second grade. Wow. And now I'm wrapped. A second grader was watching my videos. I have a horrible mouth. And now I'm wrapping up my first year of college. Here's a little seed money after all these years." Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. I hope you're still here. I can be long-winded on these streams, as you probably know, but that warms my heart. Videos since second grade, and now you're in college. Where the hell does the time go, Chris? That is wild. Let's see. I started this thing when I was 25. I'm 30. I'm almost 37 now. The channel's 12 years old, basically. That is that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Doesn't make sense. You're a different person. You're different. You started this. You started watching this goofy, dumb YouTube channel, and then you're still watching it, and you're from start to finish, you're a completely different human being. You know. That's crazy. Another 12 years, you'll be another different human being. Different phases of life, right? Still watching this idiot with the helmet on YouTube, right? But I appreciate that, Chris, and thanks for tuning in all these years, man. It's that's wild to hear. I love it. You've seen the ebb and flow of content too. You know, you've seen the evolution of personality and just kind of life events in my own personal life, and different careers come and go, and yeah, it's fun, man. You've gone along for the ride, and I appreciate the hell out of it. Cheers. Vince says Signal Simulator and Stories Untold, also Rainbow Six Vegas, is still a fun shooter. I own that. Rainbow Six. Oh, it must not be on Steam where I own it. What is Signal Simulator? Signal. Oh yeah, this is on my wish list. I forgot about this. This is on my game inspired by SETI. I remember putting this on my wish list, not knowing shit about it, and I just saw some big satellites, and I saw something about SETI, and I was like, okay, wish list added. I'll have to check that out, though. I forgot about that. I got like 40 games on my wish list, and I don't know what they are really. Oh, one sec.
And the revolving door of creators that are in and out. Keep up the good work and hope you had a chance to watch our documentary since we put you in it. Smile.
Ricky and Echo Base Network, thank you guys so much for the super chats. I appreciate the hell out of that. Give me one sec. I can be long-winded. I got Vince, Ricky, and Echo. Vince says Stories Untold. Sorry, guys. I mentioned earlier that I'm looking for some just kind of casual PC games to play because I don't have time for shit. And I haven't for years, and I don't know what I kind of want an easy, casual, whatever game to play. Stories Untold is a compilation tape of 4 experimental adventures, including a remaster of the original hit episode The House Abandoned. It's $2. Interesting. Is it all like point and click, or is it why does that not mute? Stop unmuting. Steam. I love Steam, but sometimes it's goofy. Alright, I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to add it to my wish list there, Vince, and I'll check it out. I'll go through my wish list. If I can figure out how to get to it. Oh, yeah, I have, okay. I don't have as many as I thought. I have 24 games on my wish list. How do I get back to it? Wish list. Wish list. Here we go. Stories Untold. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Oh, yeah. I haven't played that yet. That's $20 right now on sale. Maybe I'll pick that up. Dusk. I don't even remember what that is or why I added it. Cyberpunk. I have that on the Xbox. I'm going to delete it. But I've barely played it. V Rising. Don't really remember what that is. Kerbal Space Program 2. It sounds fun, but I don't have the patience to learn it. Before We Leave, don't remember what that is. Fears to Fathom, don't remember what that is. Pulsar Lost Colony, don't remember what that is. Raft, kind of remember what that is. Phasmophobia, have no idea. Virtuaverse, have no idea. Squad, that's been on my wish list for 3 years. Mad Max, man, I'll delete it. I don't give a shit. There's Signal Simulator, it's been on there for 3 years. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade PC game. Disco Elysium, Cat Quest 2. That just looked fun. Project Winter. I have no idea what that is. Observer, Black Mesa, The Blackout Club, Empyrean Galactic Survival, and Surviving Mars. That's my wish list. I'll never play any of them. Anyway, cheers, man. Ricky Dicky De Grimes, thank you so much for the channel support. Ricky says, "Hi Greedo, just finished watching this World War II horror movie called Overlord. Why does that sound familiar? Any good movies you've checked out recently? And do you plan on seeing John Wick 4 since it's dropping tomorrow?" Oh, you're gonna hate me, man. Overlord. I feel like I've seen this. 2018. Oh man, have I seen this? Nope, I have not seen this. I remember wanting to check it out. Because it looked so wild and fun. I forgot about this. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Fuck yeah. Part revisionist war drama, part zombie thriller, and part all-out genre gorefest. Overlord offers A-level fun for B-movie fans for multiple persuasions. I'm gonna keep this up, Ricky. I forgot about this. I remember seeing a trailer when this thing first came out and wanting to check it out. I'm gonna add this to our Halloween watch list, which we never get around to our Halloween watch list ever. We watch like one movie. And so Ricky, I've only seen one John Wick movie. I've only seen the first John Wick movie. I don't know if I'm missing out on anything. I mean, people seem to love them. They've made 4. And I've wanted to see all of them. I don't know why I haven't. I thought the first one was a lot of fun. I own it on 4K Blu-ray, I think. Pretty sure I do. But yeah, so to answer your question, man, I don't plan on watching John Wick 4 until I watch John Wick 2 and John Wick 3. But yeah. Have we watched any good movies you've checked out recently? Man, I have a hard time remembering what we've watched. In the past couple months, we've watched Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere All at Once. We tried to watch a bunch of the Oscar movies. We didn't get around to watching all of them. Man, I can't remember really what we've watched. Let me look at the Oscar, because that's really the only things that we've watched in the past few months. Now, the guys at my fire station, they They love, like, I say they, but it's really like one or two guys that love it, and they turn it on. They love really low budget, horrible fucking horror movies like Thanksgiving. Just Google Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. It's about a turkey. It's about a turkey that goes on like a killing spree. A possessed turkey terrorizes 5 college students during Thanksgiving break. For whatever reason, they love turning this the worst fucking movies you could ever watch. They love them. So that's what I watch at the station. So in the past 2 months, I'd say we've watched Elvis, The Banshees of Inisherin. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Shit, man, that might be it. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is a lot of fun. Those movies are fun. All Quiet on the Western Front, we saw that, which was fantastic. It go into it just being prepared to be bummed out, man. But it is a great and well executed movie. I don't know what else we've really watched, to tell you the truth. I need to hear Jay. Has he actually mentioned that? Vince, has he actually mentioned that? I'm gonna have to look this up. But yeah, anyway, Ricky, I appreciate that, man. And I'm gonna get to watching Overlord soon for sure. You know what? Instead of watching fucking Thanksgiving and all these stupid ass like nothing movies, I'm gonna recommend we watch Overlord at the fire station. I'm gonna throw my my recommendation in the ring. Echo Base, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Echo Base Network says, thoughts on the state of Lucasfilm and the revolving door of creators that are in and out. Keep up the good work and hope you had a chance to watch our documentary since we put you in it. Yeah, I haven't watched it from start to finish after you guys mentioned it when I popped on stream. When was that? Was that a couple months ago? I don't know. But after I popped off stream, I kind of skimmed through it, which is stupid to do. I need to sit down and watch it from start to finish. So, no, I have not gotten around to watching it in its entirety. But I think that'd be a fun one to do, for sure. So, yeah, the revolving door, it's weird. It's strange. You know, it would be one thing. It'd be one thing if they didn't announce all of these projects. And it was all just kind of behind the scenes and, you know, people come and go. And I'm sure that happens all the time, right? With certain things. The difference here, I think, is announcing them and then them kind of dissolving and disappearing into nothingness. It's weird. It's almost like more projects that get announced, whether it's a name of a project or a person or a group of people that are working on a project. It's almost more often than not that they get scrapped, they get kicked out, the project fiddles away, and then the projects that actually come to fruition, you know. So like, I don't know if that's true, but it feels true. It feels like that's the case. I don't know. It's disheartening. It's kind of disappointing. I don't know if they're just trying to figure out the direction of the entire property as a whole, which I get, you know. And at the same time, I'm sitting back here like, hey, maybe stop announcing projects when you don't have cameras, like when you don't have things rolling, there's no reason to announce things so early. I know you want to get people excited, but the history of these things seem to be that they're going to get thrown into the ash heap of history, and what we're going to be left with is just a little teaser trailer of Patty Jenkins walking to an X-Wing. That's going to be Rogue Squadron until we all die. So yeah, man, it's disappointing. I really don't know what the hell is going on. If they're trying to just figure out what to do, I get it. It's weird that it's like, if you go on Twitter, it's weird that people are like, not even acknowledging that it might be a weird issue. You can say that it's weird and might be a problem, and you don't like to see every single goddamn project that gets announced to be scrapped. You can say that, it's okay, but then you have some people on Twitter that just defend it to the death, and like, don't you know how movies are made? Well, yeah, man, it's okay. I get it. You want to hold up the shield to what you like, and maybe you want to defend this shit, but like, everybody else is looking at it like, hey, I was looking forward to that project. Hey, I thought that guy was a good fit. That girl was a good fit as a director or writer. Hey, why does every single project that sounds kind of cool getting thrown into the trash can? It's weird. It's okay to talk about these things and be disappointed without some dipshits on Twitter going, hello. Just stay off Twitter. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm fucking trying to say there. I'm the same way, Catherine. Catherine says, for me, I don't care. I'll start caring when I see an actual trailer. I'm the same way for the most part, Catherine. I'm the same way. I don't really get that excited for projects until, it looks like we have production photos or some official announcements, some big official pictures, a teaser trailer or a trailer. I'm the same way. It's like whenever they announce a project, I just kind of sit back and hold my breath. And my instinct is to go, that's probably not going to last. That's probably going to die out. That's probably not going to happen. So it's a bummer. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I hope you're still here, Echo, to hear my rambling answer to your super chat. But I greatly appreciate it, guys. And I hope you're doing well. I popped onto Echo Base Network's live stream probably 2 months ago. And yeah, they mentioned they made a documentary, which I had never seen before, about the sequel trilogy, which I need to watch still. But yeah. Kevin George, thank you so much. Give me one sec. Ant Shot First said, I hate the stuff where I just criticize one thing a tiny bit and then you get hit by the just enjoy everything crowd. Yeah, it's stupid. But it's also stupid when the complete opposite is true. And I think Ant, my friend, if you're getting hit from both sides, you're doing it right. Okay? So I get hit by those people too, Ant. I get hit by the just enjoy everything crowd, where if I criticize one little thing, people are like, how about you learn how to watch a Star Wars movie? I get hit by those people. And then if I praise something, I get hit by the complete opposite. Shill, just you love putting your fingers in Mickey Mouse's butt. I get hit by those people as well. So like, if you're in the middle, and if you're getting hit by both of those dipshit groups, then you're probably doing something right. You probably kind of have your own brain and your own thoughts, and you're not a part of a group. So keep it up. Keep it up, my friend. Kevin George, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Kevin says, breaking news, Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight is replacing Damon Lindelof to write a Star Wars movie. Ever watch Peaky Blinders? Is that true? Those were really good impressions, by the way. Thanks, man. I'm really good at... I guess I'm really good at being a dipshit. Is that true? So, Stephen Knight. Stephen Knight, Peaky Blinders. Is this true? I'm looking at the news. Stephen Knight to write new Star Wars movie after Damon Lindelof. See, this is cool. I think we've seen... I haven't watched all of Peaky Blinders. I think we saw most of the first season. And then, like we do with so many other shows, I don't know why. We just kind of fall away from it. But if this is true, if this is actually going to happen, that's great. So, what is he writing? Is he writing? I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Writer. Peaky Blinders. He wrote Spencer, which I wanted to see. I wanted to see Spencer. Taboo. I know people like Taboo. People liked Taboo. Eastern Promises. Nice. So, yeah, if this is true, great. But I don't hold my breath with a lot of these announcements. You know, despite the news being that he's stepping in, replacing Lindelof, I still kind of hold my breath. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really believe anything until something solid is set in stone and we actually have a movie, you know. But, you know, Kevin, Peaky Blinders is one that we always talk about getting back into. It's one that... How many seasons are there now? Let's see. Peaky Blinders. Oops. Clicked the wrong thing. 36 episodes. That's it? I feel like it's... How many seasons are there? 6 seasons. Oh, okay. Okay, 6 seasons. Okay. Yeah, man, we should probably watch this. Why haven't we watched this? Maybe we'll start it up. We need a new show to watch. Alright, I'm going to go mention it to the wife after this stream, Kevin. I'm going to say, we need to finish Peaky Blinders. It's only 6 seasons. I didn't want to be negative, but yeah, I don't believe it'll happen. I also fell off Peaky Blinders, but it was great. Yeah, we do that. It's not Peaky Blinders' fault. And no, I didn't think you were being negative at all, Kevin. No, I was being negative. You were great. You were giving me some information. I appreciate it. I do that with so many shows for whatever reason, man. Like, we'll start watching episodes and then maybe we'll finish the first season and we'll be like, I wanted to start this thing too. We'll start watching. I'm sure everybody does this, but we'll, pop over to the next show and then we'll just kind of 4 shows later we completely forgot that we watched the first season of Peaky Blinders. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a shame. It, like, all the streaming content and all the shows and stuff, it's great. But at a certain point, like, maybe it's, I don't know, some kind of TV viewing ADD or something. I just end up ping-ponging from a bunch of random stuff to a bunch of random stuff, Don't know why. But anyway, I appreciate that, man. All right, I got to get going, guys. It is 8. Oh, it's almost 8:40. I do the same thing, smart person, JDT. I do the same thing, man. But all right. The last video game that I finished was Red Dead Redemption 2. It took me 3 or 4 years to finish it, and the only reason that I finished it was because I got COVID about a year ago, or like last June, I think. About a year ago, I guess, whatever. And I quarantined for 5 days, and I beat Red Dead Redemption 2. But anyway. All right, guys, I got to go. So what is today? Today is Wednesday. I probably will do a stream. If I had to guess, I'll do a stream maybe Saturday night. Might be a late stream. But yeah. Anyway. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is a fun one. All over the place. All right. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.